On the field, they look like tough athletes chasing glory, but off the field, their lives are full of secrets most fans have never heard. These NFL stars aren't just breaking records on the field, off the field, their lives are even wilder. From insane addictions to shocking secrets, these are 10 things you didn't know about NFL players. Number 10. Aaron Donald trains. With knife strength training, cardio, weights, most NFL players follow the same routine. But Aaron Donald takes it to an insane, almost terrifying level. His trainer uses actual knives during drills, lunging at Donald while he practices footwork and hand techniques. The goal? To sharpen his reflexes so much that avoiding a 300-pound lineman feels easy compared to dodging a blade. The risk is obvious. One wrong move, and he's bleeding. Yet this extreme method gave him the speed and precision that turned him into one of the most feared defenders in the NFL. Think about it. Quarterbacks already panic when they see Donald breaking through the line. Now imagine knowing he built his dominance by literally putting his body on the line against knives. Number 9. Kyler Murray's gaming addiction. Almost cost him millions. Kyler Murray isn't just an NFL quarterback, he's a gamer at heart. His obsession with Call of Duty got so bad that fans noticed his stats dipped every double XP weekend. It became a joke online, but the Arizona Cardinals weren't laughing. They literally wrote a no gaming clause into his $230 million contract. He had to commit 4 hours a week to film study. No distractions, no video games, or he'd lose his money. Imagine being so addicted to gaming that your NFL team has to treat it like a legal problem. Murray may be quick on the field, but in Warzone, he's unstoppable. Number 8. Tyreek Hill wants to be a race car driver. Tyreek Hill isn't just fast. He's obsessed with speed in every form. Known as the cheetah on the field, Hill's love for racing started long before his NFL stardom. His garage is packed with exotic cars, from McLarens to Chargers, and he spends his free time tearing up his property with ATVs. But he doesn't just stop there. Since moving to Miami, Hill has actually trained with pro drivers at racing events, where he hits speeds of over 200 miles per hour. He's not just collecting cars, he's preparing for a second career behind the wheel. And the craziest part? Tyreek once claimed he could outrun a Formula One car in a 50-yard race if given a 15-yard head start. Sounds ridiculous, but this is the same guy defenders can't even touch on the field. Whether he's burning cornerbacks or burning rubber, Tyreek Hill lives for speed, and football might not be the only sport he dominates. Number 7. Tom Brady almost fell off a cliff playing golf. Everyone knows Tom Brady as the GOAT of football, but off the field he's just as competitive, especially when it comes to golf. At Pebble Beach, one of the most famous courses in the world, Brady pushed his limits way too far. After hitting a ball toward the rough, he spotted it resting dangerously close to the edge of a 200-foot cliff. Instead of playing it safe, Brady actually climbed down to retrieve it. Witnesses said they could only see his shoulders sticking up over the edge, and one wrong step would have sent the greatest quarterback of all time crashing into the rocks below. Imagine the NFL losing its biggest star not on the gridiron, but on a golf course. It was reckless, but that near-death moment showed just how far Brady's obsession with competition goes. He'll risk his life just to save a ball. Number 6. Lamar Jackson helped Kodak Black escape prison. This sounds like a movie plot, but it's real. Lamar Jackson grew up in Florida with rapper Kodak Black, and their bond stayed strong even after fame. When Kodak was sentenced to 3 years in prison, Lamar didn't just sit back. He went straight to Twitter, tagging President Donald Trump, begging for a pardon. Shockingly, Trump listened. Kodak's sentence was commuted, and he walked free. Think about that. An NFL quarterback helped spring a rapper from prison with a single tweet. Forget touchdowns. Lamar literally changed the justice system for his friend. Number 5. George Kittle's haunted house nightmare. George Kittle thought he was living the dream when he customized his new house, but instead of peace, he got pure horror. Strange things began happening almost immediately. Shadows in the corners, eerie noises at night, and a constant feeling that something was watching. His teammate Sam Darnold even admitted the place felt wrong when he visited. But it escalated when Kittle himself experienced sleep paralysis, waking up unable to move while something, he swears, pressed down on his chest. The Hat Man, a terrifying figure from sleep paralysis stories, was reportedly in the room with him. For a tough NFL tight end to admit he sleeps with the lights on tells you just how terrifying it was. Number 4. Aaron Rodgers and the cursed jersey number. Aaron Rodgers wore number 12 for nearly 2 decades, becoming one of the most iconic quarterbacks ever. But when he joined the New York Jets, that number was off limits, retired in honor of Joe Namath. Even though Namath himself publicly gave Rodgers his blessing, Rodgers shocked everyone by turning it down and switching to number 8. Some called it a pride move, others thought he wanted a fresh start. But then, in his very first game wearing number 8, Rodgers' season ended after just 75 seconds with a torn Achilles. Fans immediately started whispering about a curse. Was it coincidence, or did breaking from tradition doom him from the start? For someone as superstitious as Rodgers, this storyline feels too eerie to ignore. Number 3. Travis Kelce once dated 50 women at the same time. Before his headline-making relationship with Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce starred in one of the wildest dating shows ever created, Catching Kelce. The concept? One NFL star, 50 women, each representing a U.S. state, competing for his heart. It was part reality TV circus, part bachelor experiment, and 100% chaos. Kelce leaned into his outgoing personality, flirting, laughing, and navigating arguments between contestants who all wanted a shot at the rising NFL star. In the end, he chose a contestant named Maya, but the relationship fizzled shortly after the cameras stopped rolling. Looking back, the show feels like a bizarre time capsule of Kelce's early fame. Fast forward a few years, and he's dating one of the biggest pop stars on earth. From 50 contestants fighting for attention to selling out NFL stadiums just because of who he's with, it's safe to say Kelce's love life has always been center stage. Number 2. Odell Beckham nearly chose soccer over football. Odell Beckham Jr. is known for his legendary one-handed catches, but what most fans don't realize is that football wasn't even his first love. Growing up, Odell was obsessed with soccer, and he was good enough to potentially go pro. By his early teens, European clubs were eyeing him for development opportunities, even inviting him to join elite youth teams. But the catch was that he'd have to move overseas, leaving his family behind at just 14 years old. Beckham turned it down, sticking with American sports. The decision changed the trajectory of his entire life, leading to NFL superstardom. Yet soccer never left him. He still trains with international stars, keeps up with the sport, and has even shared the pitch with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's wild to think that one of the NFL's most iconic receivers could have been dazzling fans in the World Cup instead of the Super Bowl. Number 1. Dak Prescott's tattoos hide his deepest pain. Dak Prescott may look like just another tough NFL quarterback, but his tattoos tell a story that goes way deeper than football. In one marathon 11-hour session, Dak had his entire leg covered in ink, each piece symbolizing the struggles and people who shaped him. One tattoo shows the Pine Creek Estates trailer park where he grew up, a reminder of humble beginnings. Another depicts Kobe Bryant's logo, honoring his idol's relentless drive. But the most heartbreaking symbols are tied to family tragedy. Dak's brother, who took his own life, is remembered with a moose tattoo, his childhood nickname. Above that, a Pegasus soars, representing his late mother watching over him after her battle with cancer. These tattoos aren't just body art, they're living memorials carved into his skin, each one carrying grief, love, and resilience. Every time Dak steps onto the field, he carries those memories with him, permanently inked into his story.